Connect Instagram. What's up? What's up, ladies?
Hey.
Okay.
Oh, I know we're still waiting for Tia. I forgot. I got Instagram up and forgot to hook it up. I'm still half
Lord.
asleep. I'm pressing. I'm looking. I'm pressing go live on Instagram. I'm like, why it's not doing nothing? Good Lord. Welcome, Tia. There she go.
Hi,
Hi, Anna.
guys. Hi, Tim.
Hi,
Hi,
Tia.
Anna. You are watching the Wifery Garden. We are here. Let's get into this Derrick Jaxn Da'Naia madness. Madness it is. Welcome. Okay. So y'all saw that where am I? Where am I? Let me get my life together. Y'all saw MTR's stuff on it. I went to their Instagram and stuff myself, so we're gonna look at their stuff for ourselves. But he had this clip, and I couldn't find this clip, so I didn't feel like searching for it. So we're gonna watch a little bit of this.
While never being held accountable as to why you're in your messed up position, that's always going to work well, irrespective of the background of the content creator. Nevertheless, props to this young brother for figuring out how to extract millions and millions of dollars out of these low IQ, victim thriving young women. But let's just take a quick look at his content just so you can understand. Let's play this.
One who caused the damage.
Okay, no man plays the victim better than the one that caused the damage. Let's listen.
He'll dysregulate your central nervous system and then claim you always disturbing his peace, leaving out the part where he's the reason why you no longer have any of your own. He'll break your trust and then get mad that you always bringing up the past, when really you're bringing up his present day patterns that trigger the memories of the pain he caused. Or he'll say that you always got bad energy. Meanwhile, draining your energy with every invalidation and this exhaustive environment that he's cultivated by making you walk on eggshells. Or he'll break your heart into 1,000 pieces, then consider himself a changed man because he's trying to help you pick them up and glue them back together.
Okay, I can't hear anymore. All right. I think the top comment right over here explains exactly what it is that we all know. And
Yes, he's definitely talking about himself. So this is the article that MTR shares in his clip. Let me get This is the article. And it's saying former fans of relationship guru Derrick Jaxn are accusing him of trying to control his ex-wife Da'Naia Jaxn, the mother of 3, recently went public with new claims about about him pestering her to shed her marital surname following their divorce in 2022 divorce. In August 31st, Instagram post, Da'Naia signaled that she was ready for war as she danced the gospel singer Chris Tomlin's Whom Shall I Fear with a Bible in one hand, a worship cloth in the other, and a swatch of blackface paint under one eye.
Mm.
And glad she took her helmet of salvation off. Derrick Jaxn's ex-wife removes the bonnet. In new photos, fans say she's tapping into her inner hot girl after separating from the relationship guru. Videos The video's text overall detailed his alleged unsolicited, disrespectful, intimidating mail to her house because I didn't go back to my maiden name. Photos of USPS sorry we missed you delivery slips are also shown in the clip, seemingly confirming that someone with a partially redacted name that begins with "duh" sent her mail. And the 31st, Da'Naia, however, made certain that followers knew she was alluding to Derrick, as she wrote, "When the police won't help, when the court won't help, when the church says be silent, when the world supports," in the caption. More than 1,690 people liked the post and 200 plus left comments, which are now limited, supporting her decision to keep Jaxn as her last name, while others dragged Derrick through the ringer for his alleged mistreatment of Da'Naia.
Mm-hmm.
So this is their Instagram post.
Cause and all that other stuff. Some of it is true, some of it is completely false. But the truth is, and I'm saying it here now, is that Derrick Jaxn was involved with other women outside the marriage. And by involved, I want to be clear, I'm not talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch or something like that. I'm talking about as serious as sex, to sexual flirtation and meeting up and that kind of thing. And some things that otherwise may be considered okay by some in terms of like just chatting or checking on people or being checked on by people that I've had a previous encounter with. But without my wife's knowledge of it and with us having a sexual history, all of it falls under the umbrella of inappropriate, cheating, affair, stepping out. Definitely not in alignment with the vows that I took, and definitely not in
Oh my
what was
gosh. The
They're
audacity.
ridiculous.
He's good.
And he's serious too.
And she's sitting there nodding her head with him. She has a bonnet on, so she's making herself look more like, oh, feel so sorry for me. Look, I'm gonna show some of her stuff from her channel.
I saw this years ago. How long ago was this? I think I seen
That
this.
was yeah. They divorced in 2022.
Okay, I remember that. Yeah, I remember seeing that, and everybody was like, "What the heck?" Like it looked like he had a gun to her head or something.
Facts.
Right. So, I'm gonna show the clip. Oh man, I think I lost my stuff. I don't feel bad for her. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad for her because if you listen to her interview on Dear Future Wifey, he was cheating on her before they got married. And she was this religious psycho before they got married, and he still married her. So I think they're both religious, like a social media junkies. Is what I think. I think they're both social media junkies. They saw that they wasn't getting no real nobody was really seeing them when they was doing good, when they marriage was doing good. So but as soon as she started talking about him cheating and they start finding out about him cheating, he blew up. He has 1.7 million followers on Instagram. And she has 110,000 followers on Instagram.
They said he used to have like 700 and something thousand, but after the cheating, then that's when he got more. Ain't that about a B?
People love being performative for content. Like it's like the things people do for content. Remember, they get paid for that. So like the more viewers, and likes and comments, and the algorithm, they get paid for that. So the crazier things they do, the more money they make. They like. Why would you want to embarrass yourself like that just for a check? People have no self-respect.
That's what they doing. This is her clip on her Instagram. This is what MTR was showing. My abuser's unsolicited, disrespectful, intimidating mail to my house because I didn't go back to my maiden name. And it's showing the slips signed. And she says,
you think you can say I don't own copyrights to the music? Like if you say that, so you can play
if
it.
I say it,
like I think if you say it, I don't know. Like, can you put it in like your title?
Oh, I don't know.
You
I
get
have
what I'm
copyright
saying?
stuff. Yeah, I have copyright stuff, but that doesn't stop them from copyrighting.
Okay.
It doesn't stop them from copyrighting you. It says, Elroy, the God who sees, fierce anger is kindling when we call on his name Yahweh something because no one else will or can protect us like him. He has never lost a battle against the abusers in his word. Be encouraged, all who are defenseless. Yahweh Mikadesh, the Lord who sanctifies and makes holy, has come to set the captives free, not by might nor by power, but by his spirit and Holy Spirit. Song, Whom Shall I Fear? Chris Tomlin.
I mean, because if she changes, she's not getting as much attention as she changes.
As she's changing?
If she changes her last name, she won't that's like her, when they Google Derrick Jaxn, because she's a Jackson name comes up with it. If she changed her last name, she's not going to be as popular.
Did they have kids?
3.
Yes, they have 3 children.
Yeah. This is the one with her daughter where she was saying she was, I think I told you, was it you, Tia? She was getting jealous of one of her daughters because the daughter had the same skin complexion. It was looking like the woman he was cheating with.
Oh yeah.
So this is
Now
her.
There's someone else like her. Did you guys know that light skinned woman? I think she had a mole on her nose or on her cheek or something. And she dealt with someone that I think went as Yahweh as well.
That's the name the guy went by.
Yeah.
Well, her husband don't go by Yahweh. That's she talking. She
Oh,
talking
I
about the
didn't know
Lord
talking
in
about
him.
Yada or something.
Yada yada. Thank you.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
You know about this stuff.
Yeah, yada. He is given that. It's
He's a
given
psycho
that.
abuser too.
He's crazy. Like
But
really
I
crazy.
with in regard to this lady, like if I got married and then I had a divorce, I wouldn't change my last name. Like we got married and I changed all my stuff. I changed my social security, I changed my ID, I changed my passport. Like if you're not paying for me to get all that stuff changed and my kids have the same last name as you, I'm not changing anything. That's your fault that we got a divorce. Why the woman got it? Why is that a bad thing that she keeps her married name? I don't like. Screw you. You
Yeah,
cheated. We're the reason we got a
yeah,
divorce. Even
yeah,
if she is just keeping it for the clout or whatever. Oh well.
yeah.
We married her.
Yeah,
Like
Tina Turner kept her last name.
That's
right,
what I was
and
thinking about.
we know she was way more popular than him. So
Yeah, and he was actually abusing her.
right. I don't like when people say that. Oh, she should change her name because they got a divorce. I don't know. No, she shouldn't. They
Yeah,
were married. Too bad.
yeah. The I don't know how I feel about the whole name change thing. I never legally changed my name, so
You
because I
See,
didn't?
then
saw
that's different. Keep your name just in case.
no, no, and then even for that, it's because it was too much work to have to go through all of the stuff to have to change my name. I ain't
Hmm
doing all that, and my husband don't care that much, so I use my married name for when I deal with the children. At the school, they know me as my married last name, and as business, they knows me as my maiden last name. So I use both.
See, smart.
Yeah, because what does we got to change our names for? What is I you know my mother-in-law made me feel better about it. She's like, hey, you ain't got to do that because they make women feel like you have to, and you don't.
Yeah, I like my last name.
Yeah,
Why do they make us do that anyway? Like why? Like what is that?
Their property.
yeah, it's property.
Well,
That's
back in the
what that.
day.
Yeah, that was the original intent that you take on your husband's last name as as his property,
Oh wow,
but it doesn't make a
I didn't know
difference.
that.
It doesn't make a difference in taxes. It doesn't make a difference in any other situation. So I don't think it should be required, and women shouldn't feel like they have to.
Right.
I see. I was like, I got it. Oh, when I did, I thought about it. I was about to. And they're like, oh, well, you got to change your social security. I'm like, social security. Oh, I ain't doing that.
I'm keeping my last name. I don't know. I want to keep mine. I feel
And you can
like
always hyphen it too.
I was hyping it.
Yeah.
no, my last name's already hyphened.
I can't. I was gonna say
Oh.
I can't hyphen mine. I'd have 3.
Yeah, like mine's Jones. I wish it was Humphrey, but that's another story for
That's why
another
I'm not.
time.
Yeah, that's why I'm
But
not hyping. It's too long last names.
yeah,
Humphrey
like
Washington. I'm not doing all that.
what I'm gonna do? Miles Jones, whatever. Like what? And
Yeah.
then my name is already long. Like I'm good. Like it's not that. It's not that deep. It's not that
I
deep.
don't think it's that serious. Now, if you want to, and that's what y'all agree on, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But women should not feel like it's like a must do or else. It should be like
Yeah.
that's what I want to do, and it should be it should definitely be an option. Hey, Linda B, thanks for coming through watching. All right, so we're gonna watch some of her stuff from Instagram. The clip of her reacting to what's her name, Jackie Hill Perry.
Wait. So just so that I got it right. So she was cheated on, and all that stuff happened in 2022, and then this, her being happy that she got to keep her last name. That's present day.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, that's what's currently happening.
Up as a prophet, test them, discern, match their words with scripture, match their words with Christ, Match their words with even what God spoke
For the
to
word
you.
of God is living and powerful and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the division of soul and spirit and joints and marrow, and is a discerner of the thoughts
now
and
that's
intents of
religious
the heart.
psychosis.
Every time I teach this word, it tells you what spirit is leading me. It also tells you what spirit by which you are hearing and listening. This is why some of you heard me say that I am scrutinizing and criticizing and tearing apart her struggle with homosexuality. And that's not what I said. I said that the Bible does not tell you to suppress your homosexuality to please him. That's not what God meant when he said, deny yourself. Put the sin to death. It's also why you cannot hear the lie in the present that tells you that the prophets of New Testament don't carry the same absolute divine authority as the prophets of Old Testament, which is a lie from the pit of hell, because God is the God of yesterday, today, and forever.
I knew the Lord would not let me get them glasses.
I'm not starting with you.
It's the call.
The Lord would not let me get them glasses.
You got to look just like her.
because yo,
got her looking like a clown. Don't they be having like red over their eyes?
I got a couple of big colorful glasses, but it's certain ones that I be looking at and I'll be just like hearing the Lord say, don't you get them. Don't you get them. And I see why. Because women like this with these glasses, and she's a gorgeous woman when she got her stuff together. I don't know what's this. I don't know what all this is she be doing. I don't understand. But see, like these. See, I don't see. I just can't. I see the Lord will not let me. The beautiful babies.
She's like wearing it on the everyday occasion. It's
yeah. And so this is this is a beautiful picture of her. This is what makes me feel like this is for social media attention. That she's playing crazy. I don't feel like she's that crazy. Absolutely. I don't feel like she's as crazy as she's playing. I feel like yeah, absolutely performative for sure. Lord,
because people putting the fire sign.
Yeah. People are eating that stuff up. But the thing is, the truth can be mixed with poison, because you could be speaking the truth, but it be mixed with and that's exactly like you said. That's religious psychosis. That is not relationship with God. That is. You can't even understand.
Manipulating God. She's manipulating the situation by using God and all that stuff. She's yelling.
You can't even understand what she's saying.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't catch much.
Her glasses.
I was confused the whole time. I was just looking at the knife like, what? I don't know. When certain people talk, my ears just close. I don't know. I didn't hear what she said, to be honest.
That religious demon will definitely do that to you. But that's what people want. That religious demon is so cold because it appears as Christianity.
Right.
It appears as something right. And I was listening to somebody, I forgot what I was listening to. They were saying discernment isn't knowing right from wrong. It's knowing right from what appears to be right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then, yeah, that stuff is crazy. She got a couple stuff that's like, girl, what is you doing? And then, so we're going to look a little bit at his stuff.
Oh, wow.
The baby's stepping on his head. That's what they need to be doing. And step on the devil's head. And it sucks that he's so good looking. I can't even say fine, because fine is as fine does. And and I just feel like him and his ex-wife are manipulative. I don't feel like either one of them is in the right headspace. But he making money. He got He has 100.7 million followers. So he good looking, but guess what? The devil ain't never gonna hurt your eyes.
What if he pop out with a man?
That'll make sense. That would make complete sense. Swear to be nosy. Oh, look there. Her little girl looks just like her.
She's pretty.
Beautiful. Let's see. Losing a man who did nothing for you isn't a loss. Let's see what he got to say with this one.
And it's not bothering him. Move on. Even if he had nothing to do with the reason why you are. Because a man who cares is going to make it his business to help rather than sit back and watch you just struggle. Because your safety, your peace, and your well-being is his priority. So anything that threatens that becomes his enemy. Like that pain in your heart becomes the pain in his chest. That job that's stretching you thin becomes the moves he knows he needs to make to give you the option to quit. Any doubts you may have about your beauty becomes desire he knows to show more frequently. Or any anxiety or overwhelm that you might experience on a random day becomes the reassurance and presence he knows he needs to increase every day. Because it's impossible for a man.
I feel like MTR. I can't listen. I can't hear nothing he's saying either.
Right. Ugh. I hate that pondering talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, were you thinking about that when you cheated on your wife? Was
Right.
that
That'd be the question.
Yeah, that's what's confusing me. So his whole page is about bad men and what men are supposed to do, but that's not what he did at all.
Yes.
But we know both. Like, we know both of the sides to it. It's just kind of like, it's messing with my head a little bit. I don't know.
So what happened? What from my understanding, he cheated. She tried to stay with him for a little while, and dear future wifey, she talks a little bit more about it. She tries to, please him. He has some S3X tapes out, so she tried to look at those tapes and do whatever sexual acts in the tapes that she, that they were doing in the tapes with her husband. That in the S3X
she
had
watched
with other women.
So she's watching the video of another woman with her husband and is trying to mimic that woman.
Yes.
She was cuckoo before.
Yes.
That's a lot. That's too much for me.
Yeah. And like Trent said, she was already struggling. She was already religious. Like, she talks about how she was speaking down curses over people's head. They got footage of her. MTR showed that footage of her. Like, may your children be orphans, and your, like, what? That is not. No, that's not what God told us to do.
That is crazy. You're wishing that on people's kids.
That is not okay.
That is crazy work.
This is a clip of her calling down curses on people.
To maybe be widowed or something like that.
Yeah. Individual. It's not like that's coming from a crazy person. Nevertheless,
and speaking against the names Da'Naia Jaxn and Derrick Jaxn in mockery, accusations, slanders, and lies, may the mercies of God be withdrawn from you. May your husbands and wives become widows. Let your children become, let your seed become vagabonds on the earth. Let the words of your mouth and your words of your hands be returned back to you. Let it go down your throat and choke you slowly until you become few on the earth.
That is not of God. That is, God did not call us to call down curses on people like this.
He did say, may your words be brought back to you.
I'm sorry. She is funny. Like, for her to be like that is crazy work.
And what we're seeing probably are the fruits of the seeds that she's planted.
That's what she said. She said, may your words come back to you. That's what she said. She just said that.
So she thinks she cursing all these other folks and she doing this and doing that. But look, God don't like ugly. And so you think you speaking down curses on people, what you doing is cursing your whole own situation. I don't play with that stuff. And that's folks playing.
Mm-hmm.
They
said that there's people in hell that were such and so like religious, but like they were using it wrong. Like they were Christian, but they were using it wrong. And they said there were people in hell that, you know, you're like, what? Why would they be here? Like preachers and stuff.
Yeah.
That were like faking with the word of God and stuff too.
Have mercy. Have mercy.
I heard something about the Pope too. Like it was
Mhm.
like something about how when people are about to die and go to hell, they start screaming because their feet are hot or something like that. And they said
Yeah.
that the Pope was screaming in the hospital that his feet were hot.
What?
I believe it. I do believe it. I believe it because, Lord, people think they playing with God, but yeah. And Lord, that whole her whole interview with Dear Future Wifey had me like, this is why they're at where they're at. Not because of her, not because of him, but it takes two idiots. It takes two idiots to bring the kind of chaos that they brought on each other. That was both of them. That's not any more one over the other. All that it is that, you know, folks want to pick sides, whether because they, you know, pro woman or pro whatever. But and it's like, just because he was the cheater doesn't mean that Da'Naia didn't have her share, play her part in the demise of their marriage.
Yeah.
She was she all this religious, whatever, but she was just as much she was a people pleaser. She was so busy trying to please her husband that she wasn't listening to God. And he knew she was crazy before he married her. He knew. And he still married her. And what somebody said, because they, you know, that crazy la whatever. And I think that's why he married her. Because there's no this is not new. But again, I agree with Rajay. This is totally performative between the two of them. This is what's bringing them in the checks. Because for all we know, they at home enjoying their life with their kids.
All right.
Yeah.
For all we know, I got a big old mosquito bite. Good Lord. Can y'all see that?
Put an X in there.
But yeah, for all we know, they still married. They pretended to be divorced because they know folks, social media ain't paying nobody to be in no good relationship. They could care less about these happy people, about you enjoying your life. So I think they like, how can we keep the checks flowing, keep the drama flowing? That's I think folks have really gotten that with social media, that they would rather, you know, hide their happy life and be on social media with the chaos. I don't know how many YouTube couples you see. 1 minute they happy, the next minute they got some dramatic video like, you'll never know what happened. Oh, we have a confession to make. We're getting divorced or whatever, because they know that's what's going to bring the clicks. Sad. I refuse. I'd rather stay mediocre and never, you know what I mean? Like if I gotta come on here and look like my life is destroyed for people to be interested, screw them.
Right.
Screw them. I ain't doing that. Do y'all have any last thoughts on this topic?
No, except for all we know.
Oh. I don't know them people. I don't know.
Yeah. You ain't lying. So we'll just go on to the next clip. Don't forget to hit the like button. I forgot to say that. Share, subscribe to this content. We're going to go straight to the next clip. So here's a question for you ladies. Would you all date a man wearing a wig?
Yes.
Yeah.
Or is it hairpiece? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen it a lot, yeah. And honestly, like, I don't think it's as bad as people try to make it seem. I mean, a lot of women wear wigs, you know?
Yeah.
And especially like as a man, like you never know, he could have alopecia or be a cancer survivor, or just he could have something going on. And if a certain amount of hair makes him feel confident, I feel like he deserves it, you know?
I agree. We're gonna watch this clip real fast. What a man says social media got a lot of their game from reality TV. Oh yeah, I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that for sure. Let me get this clip up. I thought this was so cool. So we watch it. Did you see
Mr. Player Scout?
Mr. Player Scout Pack. I thought that was so cool.
A long time, guys. Creates a transformation. So boom, as you can see, we pulled them sides back and drop the top, you know what I'm saying? But first of all, before we go any further, man, I gotta appreciate this guy right here, man, because he come every month and he drive 5 hours.
Oh wow.
Dedication, man. I appreciate you. Real talk. But let's get back to the video here. Yes, we are going to be doing a braid unit today. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said a braid unit.
He sound like me with all his different accents.
Yeah,
It's fun.
The good news is, you fellas up.
Yeah, he just had like 2-3 different accents.
Sir, pick a voice.
It's fun to do that.
I think so. I think that's so cool to see that.
Oh yeah, I watched this video before.
Yeah, I've seen a lot. Like not even just him. I've seen a lot of different people get them.
Oh yeah. I guess they don't call it wigs though for men. They call them a hair piece.
They're toupees.
Toupee.
I haven't heard that in a long time.
Just remember it from Medea.
Hey, that's so. I think that is, it takes such talent for men and women. Go ahead.
I think he would rather be with a guy that could. Well, and those are cheap. Those are not cheap. Like those are expensive. So I'm like, if you could afford that,
Yeah,
you might got some money. So I'm not really mad.
That's true.
About that, true.
I know that's right. It said check the credentials. Said, ooh, if he can afford a hair piece, that means he got money.
Mm-hmm.
Every month.
And every month, did they say? Every 2
He
weeks.
said he go every month.
I know that's right.
That's cool. It lasts a whole month. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah.
I don't
Yes.
think lace fronts last that long.
Mm-mm. Well, I be lasting like 2 weeks, but I have a very sweaty head, so I don't know.
Yeah, I be sweating 3 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a wig than a bald man.
Yeah, I know they're a bald man.
You'd rather have a bald man?
I know a bald man.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with a bald man. Yeah.
I've seen a lot of fine bald men.
Every time he puts his head on my shoulder, I'm like, ugh. But no, I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot.
Well, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a bald man. Massage that thing and what? Like
you massage.
I can't even touch it. I can't even
moisturize it.
Get to wax on, wax off.
That can be very intimate, girl. Where you been?
I don't know. Every time he takes his hat off, I'm like, ugh. Oh, God. I forgot.
You must really like him. That you got to find a reason not to. You try to convince yourself that there gotta be something about him you don't like because you must really like him.
I do. It's like this is a bald guy. Ew. But he's
You're crazy. The brain is something else. That is hilarious. But I don't. Yeah, I love that men even have this option that they could do it and feel secure about themselves, and just like women, women want to. Women do it a lot of times because they want to be able to change the look, and men don't always have that option to change their look. So I'm so glad that they have this option for men, that men can change their look, that they don't have to be bald if they don't want to be bald. Yeah. That if they, because a lot of time you do get a lot of men that all this hair is all that's left and they don't want to get rid of it, so they have an option to add to it rather than having to go bald.
Mm-hmm.
But I think some men, I think a lot of men wear bald really well.
Oh yeah, he's got to be confident. If he's gonna wear a headpiece, he got to be able to be confident without it. Like it can't be where he don't got it 1 month and he's acting like a completely different person, like insecure. Right. He don't know how to walk in the room. He putting his head down and be like, I can't do that. It's like a woman. Like if it like a woman. Yeah, like most women when they don't have their wigs on, like they are or should be the same, person, confident person, But yeah, as long as he's confident without it,
yeah. Obviously, I'm not. When my hair's not done, I am not the same. I don't even want to go outside. Like I'm not the same person.
when your hair isn't done, well, it's not like you're not saying when you're wearing a wig. You're just saying when your hair is not done, right?
Yeah, but my hair is not done. Yeah.
I think that's most women. If my hair is not done, I don't want to be outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, if my hair is looking crazy. Yeah, if I especially before I had locks, because now with locks, my hair is always done. I don't really got to do nothing to it. I don't got to do nothing to it. But like before I had locks, and it was just my 4C hair, it was just so much work. It was like all you really want to do is just gel it down and brush it back. If you can, but you do got all that hair. But I think that's most people. If you ain't feeling good, you don't want to be outside.
Right.
If you don't look good, you don't feel good. So you're not gonna want to be out. But
I'm just like I've seen a lot with like men wearing wigs and stuff. But I did see like a man with a fake beard or something like that, and it was like this girl and dude. They were like kind of hugged up in the club, and she was like rubbing on his beard and everything, and it started to come off a little bit. And she pulled off the whole thing. Like, she was, like, going like this and just pulling off his whole beard. And I was just
well, that's not nice.
I was like, why would you do that? Especially in front of everybody. I would have been so embarrassed.
That's when he got permission to fight.
Right.
No,
something like that. I would put hands on you.
Off. Like, she was just pulling off all the hair. And people were in the comments, like, basically, like, laughing about it like it was funny. But I was just like, I don't find it funny because if it was me, like, I did see somebody that was like, okay, but if it was a wig, y'all would have watched it.
So, right.
So it's
yeah,
like,
it'd have been a problem.
Yeah. I felt bad for him. I really did. I felt bad.
Yeah, like, what? That's crazy. This is somebody that because that's somebody he obviously trusted enough to let her even know that he was wearing, that it wasn't real.
And there's a lot of
future women got to pay for it. Anytime future woman wanted to touch his beard, he probably got PTSD.
I know, right?
She ruined it for everybody.
But there's a lot of controversy around like men wearing fake stuff. Like I seen like, stuff about like how women wear fake lashes, fake wigs, fake all this stuff. And it's like somebody made a post like, what if your man comes home and just hangs up his muscles in the closet? I don't know why it cracked me up because I was like, that would be weird. If a man
in the closet
and just hung up his muscles, I'd be like, oh my god. So it's like
that's doing too much.
They expect them to be real,
right.
Muscles in the closet is doing way too much.
If it helps him be more confident, then what? I mean, if we, they have padded bras for women, we can buy padded butts, we can buy all these things to enhance ourselves, but men aren't allowed to be.
Like what if that was a real thing?
I'm not saying it's a complete no, but just imagining my man like,
and then
taking off his shoulders, just hanging it on the wall. Sir, get your shoulders up. Get your shoulders up.
He's like, okay, say he's like 175 pounds, but he want to be 200 pounds, but he's struggling getting there. So he buys things to make his pecs look a little bigger, make his arms look a little bigger. That he's not that big, but it helps him feel more confident when you go out.
I mean, women do
it. I'm not knocking it.
I mean, women do it, but then again, it's like women do it because there's a lot of like beauty expectations on women, where women have to look a certain way and all that type of stuff, which I get it. But with men, it's like we would find that really weird if a man hung up his muscles and hung up his pecs and hung up, and his feet were actually really small, so he put certain things in his shoes. Like it would just be a different world.
I don't want a man that cares about. I like a man that cares about his appearance, like that takes care of himself. But I don't want somebody that feels like they have to do that to be like I guess I don't want a man that cares about himself that much. Like that's too much for me. To the point where you're
really caring about what other people think. Really.
That's what it is. Yeah, like you care too much about what other people think about you. Like, and I don't want a guy that's gonna be doing all that. Fake hair is where I draw the line. You can do the fake hair after that, fake muscles. I'm sorry, no, I'm not gonna do it.
So then this makes me wonder, what do you all think about men who say they don't want women who wear too, caked on makeup?
Hey,
That's fine.
That's their preference.
If that's what you don't want, that's what you don't want, and you shouldn't get it if you don't want it.
All right.
And you
Same
shouldn't
with
feel
the
pressure.
BBLs. If they don't want a BBL, if they don't want a woman, it's 100% understandable. You don't want somebody who, once again, they clearly care about what people think. They put their life at risk.
Yeah.
Because they care about how much people think. So if he don't want a woman with a BBL or with caked on makeup and stuff, he has every right to not want that.
I agree. I don't be mad about stuff like that means I don't even wear fake makeup anymore. But if I did, like, that would mean that would mean that ain't my husband. Or if he was like, I don't like girls that wear wigs or switch their hair every week, that's not my husband. Ain't nothing for me.
Yeah, it's as simple as that, really. For sure. Well, I thought that was an interesting topic. But I didn't really have a whole lot to talk about today. I know everybody got lives and homework and tired and sneezing and
as hell.
Sneezing and snotting and all the things. You drink you some tea. You don't got no tea at your house?
I got all this stuff. I got Dayquil, I got tea, I got the cough stuff. Oh my god, I'm going through it.
Yeah. Does your throat hurt? Like, is it your throat too?
Oh, that's the crazy part. My throat feels fine. It's everything else is fine.
Congested.
Because there's this like medicine. It's like a cough drop similar to it, but I had like when my throat was hurting, I took it and it numbed my whole throat. My throat felt fine after that. It was really strong. I don't know. But
what you taking?
Huh?
That sound.
Yeah,
what me?
Yeah.
No, it was from Walgreens, but it helped. So no shade. It helped me, so I felt fine after that. Like throat pain is something I can't deal with, because if I can't eat or drink comfortably, it makes me get crazy. So I don't like it.
Yeah. No, my throat feels fine. It's everything else. But I'm healing myself, because Friday is when I leave for Vegas. So I'm not gonna be sniffing and all that out there. I don't think so. I'll be fine.
Yeah, the blood of Jesus, you be all right. I don't, thank you, Lord. I don't get sick. I don't get sick all like that no more. Praise the Lord. I don't get sick. I get rest. There'll be a lot of times what it is. We need rest.
Yeah.
We need to take a day of a rest. No phones, just laying in the bed, drinking tea. Those days make a huge difference.
That's what you told me last time. I told you I wasn't feeling good. He was like, just pray over yourself. You need some rest. I'm like, okay.
And then what happened? What happened after you got your rest?
Yeah, I was fine after that. It's like, that just means you ain't sick. It just means you need to slow down. Okay, Auntie Magic.
Sound like an 89-year-old elder.
That's what we're here for, to teach the youngins how to live long, healthy, prosperous lives, because we can. It is possible. So I know some of y'all gotta go. I know Trent gotta go. So I won't hold y'all today. We'll keep it short today. I thank you, ladies, for coming through and watching. And we did that Derrick Jaxn thing. I think we had to get that out the way. That was hilarious.
Yeah, I didn't mean to laugh so hard, but she said it go down your throat and you choke on it. I'm like, whoa. You want people to choke on words?
Yeah.
Lord. I pray for their babies. I pray for their children having to deal with these two idiots.
Lord. And they don't care about the babies. If they cared about the kids, wouldn't nobody know their name? Yeah. They don't give a damn about them kids.
No.
Them kids, they're
gonna grow up like, isn't your dad the one cheater? Isn't your mom the one crazy lady that? I'm like, I hate to live like that.
Yes, they small now, but wait till we'll hear from them when they get about 12 or 13. We will hear their side for sure. Well, I know Yahira got homework. I know Rajay got homework. Everybody is busy with lives. And Rajay said she love you guys. She had to deal with some stuff.
Love you too.
So we praying for her. But yeah, that's really all I have for today. I'm tired. I'm like, I feel like Celie. I may be black and I may be ugly, but I'm here. But I'm alive and I'm here.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's how I feel. I feel like Celie. I'm here. Praise the Lord Jesus.
That movie is something else.
That movie is I can't watch
I love
it
you
too much.
guys.
Right, Trin? I love you. Thanks for coming.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Well, I'll be praying for you, ladies. Thank you guys for coming through. Did y'all have anything else y'all want to share or talk about before I let y'all go?
No. Praying that you guys have a good week.
You guys
And
too.
everything. I'm gonna go get some stuff done, but it was good to chop it up for a little bit.
For a little bit. I'll keep it short and sweet. Thank you, ladies, for coming through. Yes, that's all I got to say. Feel better, Tia. And the other ladies, we praying and blessing them. Pray for everybody watching. Thank you all for coming through watching today. Catch me Tuesday, 7 p.m. Mountain Standard, 9 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back at this. Thank you guys. I love you.
All right. Love you guys.
Bye. Bye.